Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're going to look at ACIA and STX. Both of them had some nice down moves in the stock, and we're going to try to find support on these two players. All right, let me stick one more thing in here, guys. That's going to be a little more support than double bottom, of course. All right, so the Acacia, or ACIA, I don't even know what the hell they do. People were asking me to take a look at this because I guess I got a little bit hammered today. We did get below this pivot here at 49.65 on the daily. It's got to keep going. Watch for the, you got to get, if you're bullish on this stock, guys, you got to get above this area here where the moving averages are. The 20 and the 50, and then, try to get above this pivot, fill the gap, and keep going. But at this point, this little sell-off, not good. You did have good volume where people are just pretty much done with this thing. But if you're in here anywhere down in the 60, the 63, 62, 55, in this area, you're not doing too bad. If it drops a little more, you might have to step aside a little bit. But just make sure you don't have a huge position. Make sure if you want to go long in this one, make sure knowing that you could go to 33 bucks there. If the market starts to sell, you have a gap fill right here at 43.77. Got some pivots, another gap down here around 34.57. So you're going to have some good support down in this area, and then double bottoms 26.93. If we go down there, we're probably going to 25 anyway. So, but remember this, guys. We're telling everybody head and shoulder top here. They popped it up. Everyone got bullish, went right to this trend line, and right back down. Filled the gap, and we talked about that gap window here. It's going to look at that, right to it, bounce, came right back in. And everyone, and then it kind of came in, went up, and everyone was asking me here in December, what do you think? What do you think, Bookie? Bullish? I'm like, yeah, it's a bullish pattern. But as long as you're, above the 50 MA or the 20 MA, you're okay. But it's got to start taking off. This is a time. You have pretty good consolidation here, and then look at that, dropped, retraced, dropped, bearish, and then just pulled back, pop, pop, and then boom, another drop. So be careful with this one, guys. If you're trying to go long in this one, you still can go. You have a gap down here around 43.77. You have a big area around 35 to 33, and then you have double bottom around 26.93. So if you're starting to add here, just make sure you can add if it comes in a little bit more, because then you'll be bottom feeding down here. But for me, maybe around 33 bucks or so. Maybe I still like double bottom if the markets come in and my scenario of the whole overall market starts to happen. All these stocks could possibly come back into these lows. So be aware of that. Let's look at the STX. Yeah, my gosh, that was nuts. So overall, let's go to the weekly. Let's see. Look what we went into, that big breakdown bar. So when this thing popped up here, what happened? Everybody got on board and was like, oh my gosh, it's STX. This is going to be great. They upgraded it. They're doing buyback, stock buybacks. Oh my gosh, Kramer said. And then boom, 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 boom. So when this thing gets back up to here, guys, this is where all the buyers were. Remember that? All the bag holders. So it gets to break even. They're like, oh my gosh. They get it first and it pulls back and they're like, oh gosh, not again. Gets back above the double top. A lot of these bag holders up here, they're just dumping to get the hell out. I think they had earnings today. I don't even know, or yesterday. But a good chopping today. We did close it below this pivot, but we are still holding on to this here. I mean, look, I'm just going to put it right into it right there. I'll go a little bit lower. It's right about there, guys. So know that there's a trend line here. If this thing cracks, then you better watch out. This thing is STX is going to go a little bit lower, guys. I'm going to put the fib in there too. And of course, you're going to have some areas of support down in here. It's not just going to go down. I mean, you have good support here on these pivots down in this area. I might go a little bit lower in this area because this is some consolidation that will be support. Then you're down in here, then of course double bottom. So not to draw 52,000 lines in here, but that's just areas of support. Right now you're in a pretty good area. If this thing continues down, your next area is right around here, the 50 MA and around the 36.21. So if it does not hold this area, expect lower prices to come, guys. And this is good support right here. It's not the best, not the worst. You have 3 or 4 good reasons why, but you get a red bar like this outside, you might get a little retrace and then the next leg down. But there is some good support here, guys, on STX. So just be careful if you're long. If you're short, hold on. Let's wait for pattern. Let's see if this thing can continue lower. I don't have no position in either of these stocks, but just doing it because I got some emails and they asked me to do this for them, some of my members. So, all right, guys, if you like the video, sign up for my StockBookie.com site. It's free. What do you have to lose? You get more videos like this and alerts. And we're just trying to find stocks and to trade and make some money. All right, guys, thanks again for watching my videos. God bless. See you on the charts.